Good morning, my viewers. It's a great opportunity to talk to you this morning. I'm taking a short break, but now I'm back. This morning, I would like to talk about etiquettes and more focusing on table manners and more so on the behavior when you are in a restaurant. Etiquette is very, very important. And the etiquette is the behavior which is accepted in the world over the social conventions. It's very important. There are certain expectations on behavior which is expected when we are interacting. And that is why it becomes more critical even in the world of diplomatic corps, because any blunder in matters of etiquettes and protocol can make the relationship between two countries or even more than two become bad. So it's very important to know how to behave even when you're in a social function. Now, I would like to talk about the host and the guest. It's very important for you to know how to behave yourself. If you have got a meeting in a restaurant or in a hotel, it's important to know how to behave towards your guests, and more so if that guest is a chief guest. It's very important when you welcome the chief guests. It's always advisable, not even on the issue of the chief guest, but when you meet your senior, it is always advisable that you don't extend your hand. You wait for him or her to extend their hand to you. Why is this very important? Your senior, when you extend your hand, can refuse. But with him, when you extend his hand, you cannot refuse. So it is always advisable for you to wait for your senior to extend his or her hand to you. Don't be so hasty or just extending your hand even to your guests. Now, you have sat on the table. Having sat on the table, it's also important to understand which side should the guest of honor or even your host sit. These are things which look so obvious, but yet they are not as clear as they might be. It is always advisable the chief guests, when you're on the table, in the podium, it's important for the chief guests to sit on your right, the right of the host. And if there is another second guest of honor, should sit on the left, not on the right. So it is very important for you to understand this. It's a formula which is very important, even when you're organizing certain events, like even ratios and the rest. Whatever, when it comes to the guests and the host, it's important to know the seating arrangement. The host, the guest, each should know which side they should sit. So I hope you understand, it's always important for you, if as the chief guests, you should sit on the right hand side of your host, not the left. There is also an assumption that many people are right-handed. And so, it's important for you to know this principle. And this one also goes along, even when you are walking your guests. And more so, if it comes now to the aspect of the back order, or what we call in the world of protocol, the order of precedence, it's very important to know which side you have to keep. If, let's say, you are a senior officer in accounting, and your principal secretary or your director from the headquarters is coming to see for projects. When you are walking around, when you are walking the senior officer, you are senior around, it's important for you to keep left. You should be on the left side of your senior. You should not be on the right side of your senior. So I hope you have understood. Now we have got to a situation now where your chief guest or your guest has arrived in the restaurant. You have already sat down. I hope to that point you have understood how you have to behave to that point. Thank you very much for listening to me. It's Muteru, your family therapist and a relationship coach. Thank you.